Retro Gamer Girl here. Today I'm going to show you the pickups that I've got so far this month. Now, I did do a video the other day of thrift/op shop finds, and I also ducked into a cash converters. So the reason why I've split this up in 3 piles is probably for me to remember as well. But I do have a freebie pile that was donated. I have another pile that is a op shop / EB Games pile, and this one is from yesterday. Actually, I ducked back to that cash converters and I had another look around and a dig around, and I was able to get some other cool games and some awesome prices on them. So let's get into it. We'll start with the free pile. These games were given to me to donate, and they're ones that I didn't have. So there's Alone in the Dark, Inferno. This one actually does look pretty cool. I'm unsure if it's just, it looks like it's a role-playing game. I'm not sure if it's like a first-person shooter as well, but it's, yeah, it seems pretty cool. I think there might be other Alone in the Dark games. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that one. Battlefield Bad Company. Now, I do have Battlefield number 2, but I didn't have number 1. I think that Battlefield's actually a pretty good series of games, and they're not that I play them often. I tend to play a lot of Call of Duty, but I do like the Battlefield games, and I'll definitely be giving this one a go. I have a huge library now of PS3 games, as you can see from the size of the cases that I'm going to be going through. So my backlog is getting a little bit bigger, but I'm definitely going to be giving this game another go. Next is Skate. I do like skating games, and I was quite surprised that this one was actually in here. I haven't found this game at any EB Games previously, and I am a fan of Tony Hawk's, so I'm hoping that this game is pretty good, so you have to let me know what Skate is like. Sniper Elite. Now, this is another game that I had my eye on and I hadn't been able to get it. I do like my shooting games, and I particularly like, sniping and stuff like that as well. So this is one that is going to probably get further up the list, so to speak. So I will be playing this one first. It does look really, really awesome. So I'm hoping that, yeah, just based on the back cover and the images and the trailer that I was able to have a look at, this one's going to be pretty awesome. Next is Gran Turismo 6. I have a lot of the Gran Turismo games. I've been adding them as I can, so I was really pumped to see that this was in my freebie pile, and I'm looking forward to just finishing the collection. I probably won't go back and revisit this game. We had played through Gran Turismo Sport, and I've played the original Gran Turismo on PS1 a few times to finish it. So I haven't revisited a lot of the ones in the middle. I may do if I get time, but just based on all the other games that I'd really like to complete, probably won't get to any Gran Turismos in the future at the moment, but I will be playing them at one stage. I'd love to go back and play the PS1 game. The next is The Last of Us. Again, I was super pumped to see this in the pile. I didn't play this game when it originally came out on the PS3. The first time I played it was a couple of years ago when they released the remastered version on the PS4. As most of you know, I got stuck, I couldn't get past it, and it was only at the beginning of this year that I decided I have to face my fear, I have to start playing this game again, and I did pass the main campaign, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. I was petrified, I screamed, I yelled, I cried. I thought this game was amazing. This last week I started streaming the DLC Left Behind, which is live on my upload, so you can go and have a look at me doing a part 1 and a part 2 playthrough of that. Probably, I think there's a scream in there somewhere where I do jump. I can't recommend this game enough, and yeah, I'm sure most of you have played through The Last of Us. It is pretty scary, but it's really good. So I was really glad to get a physical copy for the PS3, so I have that, and I have the remastered version for the PS4. Now, here's to something a little bit different. The N-Gage was a mobile phone / handheld console released by Nokia, and the N-Gage, I haven't come across a lot of games for it. There's 58, I believe, in their total library, and the unit was outsold 100 to 1 in the US. Don't know what the stats are here in Australia, but I don't really remember it coming out, and I don't remember, ever seeing one or playing one. So I'm on the hunt for an N-Gage now. This is my second game. I have Crash Bandicoot on that. I'm not sure which Crash it is, but I have this game now as well, and the Tony Hawk's is actually sealed. So I can't believe out of all the things that get given to me, I got a sealed game for the N-Gage. And I've only ever come across the two games, one that I already have and this one. So if you have an N-Gage or you've played it and you like it, just let me know in the comments section, because I would like to know a little bit more history about it. It's a console that I don't know a lot about, and I don't actually have one at the moment, but I will be looking for one very soon. So yeah, well, a bit of a random game to have in there, but cool nonetheless. Transformers, the game on the PSP. There are other versions of this game on other consoles. I was happy to get this for free for PSP. PSP library is growing. I'm not sure what the game quality is going to be like on this, but I'll definitely give this a playthrough one night before I'm going to pop into bed. Yeah, just because I love Transformers, and it looks like it's got an awesome picture of Bumblebee on the back. So yeah, I'll be giving that a go. And lucky last, 2 PC games. So I'm not a big PC collector, as most of you will know. I only have a few games from when I was a kid that obviously hold some nostalgia for me. So I've just been, you know, getting Grand Theft Auto and Doom and Red Alert and those sorts of games. But pretty cool games. Capcom Chaos Legion looks really awesome. This looks like an RPG game, and just the Sonic Mega Collection Plus. So yeah, I haven't played Sonic on PC before, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And yeah, this Chaos Legion looks really, really cool. So I thought, yeah, gotta play some PC at some time. So yeah, I'm really happy that I got those games as well. So next, what else do we get? This is Murdered Soul Suspect. Game kind of looks like a little bit like Heavy Rain actually, and you know, you must have to go and solve the murder. I like these sorts of games. So the first introduction to a game like this was Heavy Rain. I haven't really played any detective or those sorts of games before, you know, murder mysteries. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it, Heavy Rain that it was, so I'm definitely going to give this game a go and play through. So if you've played this one, let me know as well, and let me know your thoughts in comparison to the Heavy Rain game. Next, so this pile is from EB Games. That one I got for $2 at an op shop. The rest I got from EB Games, and they averaged at about $6 each. This one is Lost Planet 2. It's another Capcom game. As I've been collecting a lot of retro Capcom games lately, I've started to add a few in the library for PS3 or any other game I can get for Capcom, because I've been really thoroughly enjoying them, and I'd like to play more of their libraries. So this one is a shooter again, and it looks like you've got to go against like these epic beasts, and yeah, it's some sort of war / killing beasts. So yeah, I definitely will enjoy playing that one. So that one ended up being $6. I got the God of War Collector's Edition from EB Games. Now this one is in really good condition for the disc. The outside packaging is a little bit ripped as well. But again, I've never played a God of War game, or hadn't played a God of War game until the recent PS4 God of War, and I fell in love with it. I have not platinumed a game before. It was the only one that I've ever done on the PS4, and I'll be thoroughly going back and playing all of the other God of War games. So this is another one that's going straight to the top of the list. I do have the remastered version on PS4. I might play that one instead of this, but this is a really good condition, and I ended up just finding that in that video the other day, and I was pretty pumped about it because yeah, it's a collector's edition and I didn't have the PS3 physical copy, so very happy about that. Next, 2 games that I've added, and one is Heavy Rain and the other one is Beyond Two Souls, both by Quantic Dream, and they have made some pretty amazing games so far that I've just started playing. Heavy Rain was available this month on the PSN for free. I downloaded a copy of it, I fell absolutely in love with it. This coming week I'll be playing through again. Accidentally, without any spoilers, got to an ending that I wasn't quite happy with. My only gripe with the game is that the controllers are quite hard, and I sort of stuffed up a few times, but I thoroughly loved the game. I enjoyed the characters. It's very rare that I can sit there and remember everyone's names, the whole way through, be so invested emotionally as well, and just not wanting to put it down. I sometimes can be a bit time poor, so I'd even get up even earlier in the morning just to get another half an hour to an hour to see what I could get through of a morning early. I really, really like this game. So I wanted to get a physical copy of it, and I ended up getting this one, obviously. I really, really like it. I will be playing that again this week, as I said. But after Heavy Rain, and I get another outcome, I'll be popping this in the PS3, and I'm going to be playing Beyond Two Souls. A lot of people have commented saying to me that they really like this one over Heavy Rain. Some people on Instagram have said that they prefer Heavy Rain over Beyond Two Souls. And then I'm going to obviously have Detroit to play too. So this is a new game style for me, as I was saying about that murdered game, the murder mystery solving things. I wasn't sure I was going to like it. After playing the demo of Detroit, I wasn't a big fan. I thought, it seems a bit hard or a bit different. But as soon as I got into Heavy Rain, I was addicted. I know I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this game as well. So many people have rated it so highly and told me to make sure I get onto playing it. So this will be next. And after that, I'll get a copy of Detroit. It's just a little bit high, like a bit expensive here in Australia at the moment. But let me know if you've played those games and what you think of them. Maybe which one's the best. And please no spoilers. The other one I got was Untold Legends Dark Kingdom. Sort of looks like another RPG. Probably just going to be a shelf filler on this one. I wanted to get 2 games, which was Heavy Rain and this next one, but I needed to get 3 games to get them 3 for $18, so $6 each. I ended up just picking this one because I didn't have it, and it had an awesome cover. So I'll give it a go one day. If you've played that one, let me know. The other game that I wanted to get in that lot was Inversion. This is a Namco game, and it's a shooter, but you can invert the gravity so you can be playing upside down and floating around. Now, at the time of purchasing it, I, obviously thought that the idea of the game sounded really good, but when I've actually done some Googling on the gameplay and what other reviews are, they've sort of said that it's not quite polished, and it's, doesn't quite work as well as it should. Yes, I'll give it a go, but I'll probably only play a few levels if I can't get quite into it. But I really did fall in love with the idea of the sound of the game. I'm hoping that maybe I have a different opinion when I start playing it. So if you've played Inversion, let me know. I think it looks awesome, but I haven't read good reviews on it. So let me know. Lucky Last from EB Games. This week they are doing a sale, and the sale is for one special item or whatever per day for the week, and I couldn't go past not getting Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, this is one game when it first came out that I really wanted to get a copy of, but it was retailing 100 or 110. And, to have a collection, sometimes you just can't get every game when it comes out. It'd be just too expensive. And I understand that they will go on sale at some point, and as you can see, it doesn't bother me to own pre-owned games either. So I was actually going to get it as a pre-owned, but yesterday they announced that this game was going to be $20 from $100 for one day only. So I put an order through EB Games in Australia and to a local store pickup, and I was able to get a copy of this game, and I couldn't be happier. It looks amazing. I'll probably play this in my main lounge room in the like on 4K on the PS4 Pro, just to maybe get the most out of it. But yeah, it looks really, really awesome. And I've seen a lot of people posting about it, obviously, since it came out. And a lot of people revisiting it too at the moment. So I'm definitely going to be playing this game, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, Assassin's Creed. All right. Next, so as I said, I went back to Cash Converters yesterday, and I probably did miss some games the other day when I was filming, and my partner said to me, he's like, oh, you know, there's heaps of PSP games there, and I was like, oh no, I didn't see them all, and I probably looked back at the video and they may have been there, but I've got these awesome games so I got all these games. I asked for them if they could do me a deal. They ended up going, yep, we'll give you 10% off the total. So 10% came off the price that I'll probably read out. I haven't taken the stickers off yet. But yeah, it's pretty cool what we were able to get. So for $7, we got Toy Story 3. Now, what's amazing about this game is it's actually still sealed. So it's not factory sealed as such, but it does have the big W seal on it that hasn't been broken, and EB Games have just obviously put a piece of tape over it as well. We absolutely love Toy Story, and it was on the list to buy when we'd ever find it, and to get this PSP game and sealed is really good. Probably open it one day. It's not valued at anything, and we would never resell it anyway, but yeah, just I love getting the occasional sealed game when you can. So yeah, definitely love the Toy Stories, and this is a really good one to have gotten. I believe this will be a Australian exclusive, so we try and pick those up when we find them as well. That and the next game I'm going to mention. So AFL Challenge. The AFL is a football game here in Australia, and yeah, it's probably one that we won't play, but for $7, and most likely it is an exclusive, as I said. We'll just get it to obviously collect. The next one is Ford Street Racing XR Edition. Now, this car is a Australian style Ford, and I have not been able to find much about this game online. I have found that there is a Ford Street Racing game that looked like it came out in North America, but I cannot find anything on this one. Maybe I didn't search it correctly, but if you do know anything about this particular game, please let me know in the comments section. I'm really interested to find out if it really is an Australian exclusive, and yeah, just maybe what its value is or something like that, but I will give this one a go. I do like car racing games, and yeah, just I think it looks really neat. So yeah, that's a pretty cool one. TMNT on PSP, another $7 game. Again, this game is on other consoles as well. I have given it a playthrough, I believe, on my Wii. So yeah, I may not play this on the PSP, but it's in really tidy condition. It's almost like new. So whoever traded these in, there wasn't a PSP there, but they did well look after their games. And lastly on the PSP is World of Pool, $7. I actually, funnily enough, like pool games. I remember when I was a kid, there was a Sega Master System game, and it had multiple different levels or games in it, but one of them was pool, and it's so basic, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it, so I will be playing this one. And this one is mint, like minty crispy. It's really nice, and it's got the price tag where it was obviously discounted back at the day at Kmart. But yeah, cool game, $7 plus 10% off all of those, so yeah, not bad little PSP haul. Next is Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. So I believe this was a PC and Xbox exclusive only. It didn't come out on other platforms. Please correct me if I'm wrong. This one doesn't have an original Xbox case. It's just in a clear, but I do have empty cases inside the house from games when I might have bought them and they've not had the disc in them, which does happen from time to time when you buy bulk lots. It's one of the downfalls or pitfalls of it. But I'll just switch that over, so it's going to have an original Xbox case shortly today. And yeah, it was $6.95. The disc is a little scratched, but I really did want this game, and so I'm really happy that I've finally got it. And I'm actually starting to add a lot more Xbox games to the collection. A lot of people have been commenting and letting me know some amazing games to play. I'd like to just collect exclusives because the odds of me having them on PS3 or PS2 and obviously PS4, but are probably pretty high. So if you have any other games that you'd like to let me know on the Xbox original, 360 and One, let me know, because I would definitely love to start getting some exclusives. Which leads me into my next games that I was able to get. So when I did the thrift op shop video, I let everyone know that my friend Wayne's Games had kept telling me to play Gears of War. Now, I had said I hadn't played them, but everyone was recommending it. And then I had a lot of cool people from YouTube, that I'm going to shout you out now. So Sharky Dog, Thomas Hemsley, and Klark Griswold all said that I should go and get Gears of War. Now, I couldn't drop everything at that moment, but I did actually listen to you guys, and I did drop everything, and I went back to Cash Convergers, which is why I probably ended up spending way too much money than just getting these two games. But I got Gears of War for $1.50, so minus 10%, so it was like $1.30 something or 20 something. So yeah, this game is absolutely excellent condition disc. It's like new, so I'm thoroughly going to enjoy playing this one. And then I ended up getting Gears of War 2, which is cool. And it was $2 less 10%. And again, it's in excellent condition. I did see them when I was making that video, and I thought, oh, they're really cheap, and you know, maybe I should grab them because I will want to play them one day. But thank you very much for all the recommendations of playing Gears of War and Gears of War 2. I do have Gears of War 3 as a limited edition set that is actually on my shelf. So I have 3 of them. I think there's a new game on Xbox One, but I preferred maybe to play these, the original ones, plus they are so cheap. So I will be getting through these games. I'll probably start trying to play a blind playthrough as of next week. So hit up my streams and you'll see me playing those games. And yeah, I haven't played a lot of Xbox before. So to all you Xbox lovers, I do love the console. I just don't have a lot of games, and I'm definitely going to start collecting for it. So let me know all of those exclusives. Next is Tie 2, the Tasmanian Tiger Bush Rescue. Again, this game may be an Australian exclusive. I'm not 100% sure. Tasmanian tiger is, you know, a extinct animal over here in Australia. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to have a bit of a look at that up. But it is in absolutely amazing condition. The case, the manual, and the disc. It looks pretty cool, platformer style game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to giving that a go. That one was a little bit more expensive. It was $15. And then the last 2 that I was able to pick up yesterday are 2 that I don't have in the PAL format. One was Super Smash Bros. Melee. We don't get a lot of GameCube games at Cash Converters these days. If we do, they last about 5 minutes. They're off the shelf and sold. So I'm not sure when they put these out, but they definitely weren't there the other day when I made that video. So I like Super Smash Bros. A fair bit. Prefer the Nintendo 64 version, but I'm looking forward to playing this with friends when they come over. I think it's a bunch of fun. We always have a giggle on the Nintendo 64, so we'll be definitely playing this one. So it was $45. I don't normally buy more expensive games, but I really wanted to get a copy of it, and I thought it doesn't come up often, so... And I think it's a little bit more expensive on eBay. It's probably like $60 or $70. So I thought I was getting a pretty good deal, especially when they gave me a discount. And lucky last is Mario Kart Double Dash. Now this game is super fun. I do have the Japanese copy of the game and have played through that a couple of times with friends, but I'm looking forward to playing the PAL version. I don't always have my Henshin Tigers plugged in at the moment, so I am trying just to find PAL games when I can. And yeah, just obviously because it's the one that's hooked up at the moment. But GameCube is super fun. I'd love to know if you like Mario Kart Double Dash. A few people have said they believe that this one is the best Mario Kart of all of them. Nothing will ever beat the Super Nintendo version, I must admit. It's my favourite. But yeah, let me know if you've played these games or any of these games that we've done a little shop for. And yeah, let me know in the comments section if there's any other games I should be playing. Don't forget to jump onto my live streams I'll be doing it most afternoons, Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is going to be 3 p.m. to maybe 5 p.m, a couple of days a week. This time I'm going to try and go through Heavy Rain and then do a few other ones after that. But yeah, please join me, and I look forward to talking to you guys next time. And now I've got to try and put all these things away. Talk to you soon.